Welcome to the residential gallery of the Towers of the Waldorf Astoria here on Park Avenue in Manhattan, New York City. My name is Dan Tubb, and I'm the Senior Sales Director for the project and for Douglas Elliman Development Marketing. And it's my privilege to take you on this tour and review this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to purchase a residence in this historic building. We've received inquiries from all over the United States and all over the world from people who have an emotional connection to the Waldorf Astoria, whether they've been a long-term resident of the towers above the hotel, or whether they've been a frequent guest of the hotel itself, or as is the case for many New Yorkers, attended an event here in the ballrooms or been to the restaurants and bars of the Waldorf Astoria. When we speak to so many people on a daily basis, they're eager to tell us their Waldorf story. Let's begin with the history of the Waldorf Astoria. The towers above the hotel were always designed as long-term residences with their own separate entrance and very gracious layouts for long-term stays. And literally anyone who was anyone spent time at the Waldorf Astoria. And some of our most famous residents spent long-term stays in the towers above the hotel, like Marilyn Monroe, Frank Sinatra, and Cole Porter. In a collaboration between the developer and architects Skidmore, Owings and Merrill, and a team of restoration experts chosen for their experience in landmark preservation, these spaces are being artfully restored back to their original 1931 condition and designs. One of the historical elements here in the residential gallery that will return to the hotel when it reopens is Cole Porter's piano. Cole Porter was a resident of the towers for over 25 years. And on this very piano, he wrote some of his most famous music, like I've Got You Under My Skin and I Get a Kick Out of You. Now, when Cole moved out, someone who repopularized his music for a new generation asked to move into Suite 33A, and that was Frank Sinatra. Another example of our commitment to the restoration of the historic elements of the hotel is this statue. In 1931, in anticipation of the opening of the hotel, the developers wanted to have an iconic piece of art to preside over the Park Avenue entrance of this grand new endeavor, which was to be the largest and the tallest hotel in the world. They chose the work of a fairly unknown artist from the country of Iceland, and her name was Nina Samuelson. Nina will tell you that the essence that she put into the statue was the spirit of the people that she met here in New York City when she first came here as a young artist. Here in Manhattan, where people come from all over the United States and all over the world to achieve something that they could never do anywhere else. And so she named her statue Spirit of Achievement. Welcome to the Waldorf Astoria. Here at the building model, you can see that the Waldorf Astoria is an entire city block of Art Deco landmark architecture stretching from Park Avenue to Lexington Avenue between 49th and 50th Streets. The building is the work of Schultz and Weaver, the preeminent hotel architects of the 1920s and 1930s, famous also for the Breakers in Palm Beach, and here in New York City, the Sherry Netherland and the Hotel Pierre. In the base of the building, there will be 375 hotel rooms and suites, which will be 600 square feet and larger, making the Waldorf Astoria the most luxurious hotel in Manhattan. Starting on the 19th floor and stretching up to the 52nd floor, there will also be 375 condominium residences, making up the towers of the Waldorf Astoria. Here on Park Avenue, you see the classic grand entrance to the hotel. And just adjacent to it, you see a smaller, more private entrance for the residents of the towers, which will have the address 303 Park Avenue. This will have a 24-hour doorman and attended lobby, as well as a private residential concierge to meet any of the lifestyle needs of the residents of the towers. All of the entrances, corridors, elevators, and amenities between the hotel and the condominium are completely separate, adding to the exclusivity and the lifestyle of the residents of the towers, as well as the hotel guests of the Waldorf Astoria. On 50th Street, the residents have their own private residential porte-cochere entrance, which is screened from the street and covered from the weather. Only 5% of residential buildings in Manhattan have a true private porte-cochere entrance, making this a very rare and valuable amenity. The Towers of the Waldorf Astoria has been designed to be exactly what the market wants. A one-of-a-kind, iconic building that can never be recreated. Over 2/3 of our homes have been designed as 2 bedrooms and smaller, with gracious layouts at moderate prices. The market has responded incredibly well, with consistent transactions occurring across all unit types. The towers will also have over 125 unique layouts, including 25 one-of-a-kind terraced homes, all with large outdoor spaces, perfect for entertaining. On the upper floors of the building, you'll have gracious 3- and 4-bedroom residences. At the top of the building, there will be 2 duplex pinnacle penthouses, each with their own internal elevators and surrounded by terraces on 3 sides. Each home will have a triple-height living room in one of the 2 copper-clad pinnacles. Located here on the 25th floor of the building is an entire floor of private residential amenities, over 50,000 square feet, completely dedicated to the lifestyle and enjoyment of the residents of the towers. Here on the 25th floor of the building, residents of the towers will have an array of luxurious amenities, including men's and women's wellness lounges, which will have steam room and sauna and private treatment rooms. There will also be a state-of-the-art fitness center overlooking our 25-meter pool, with a Pilates studio and 2 private training rooms on either side of the cardio deck. The Starlight Pool will be a 25-meter pool topped by a skylight and surrounded by a beautifully planted terrace with trees. Above the pool on the 27th floor, the residents will have access to over 6,000 square feet of a planted terrace with 2 outdoor kitchens and seating areas as well as dining areas. And this will be adjacent to what we'll be calling the Starlight Lounge, with a bar, a fireplace, and a catering kitchen. There will also be large-scale venues for cocktail parties or seated dinners or philanthropic events. And what sets these amenity spaces apart from those in so many other residential buildings is the ability to call the private residential concierge in order to call up service staff and food and beverage from the Waldorf to bring these spaces to life. When you step off the elevator, you'll arrive in the residential corridor, which is beautifully adorned with custom carpets and wall coverings. And then you'll pass through these burnished bronze backlit portals, which serve to illuminate the rich colors of the corridor and bring you home. The entry to every apartment is richly designed with wood veneers and brass inlays. And entirely unique to the Towers of the Waldorf Astoria is this private concierge closet. Anything that you would have picked up in the lobby will be delivered here 24 hours a day. Packages, grocery deliveries, and even valet laundry will arrive here from a dedicated team of porters. Even if you order room service from the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, it will arrive in your private concierge closet. And when you're ready for your tray to go away or to send out your laundry, you'll just place it back in the closet, inform the concierge, and it will magically disappear. You can enter the beautifully appointed front door of your home via traditional key or with a key fob, just like a luxury hotel. The sense of arrival in the homes at the towers is celebrated by this beautiful marble foyer, which is defined with brass inlays. We're standing in a 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath apartment, which is approximately 1,560 square feet, with these long sight lines in the living and dining area. The ceiling heights at the towers are exceptional, averaging 10 feet and above, and accentuated by custom cove moldings. Now let me show you some of the other features of the homes at the towers. All kitchens feature luxurious Arabescado quartzite countertops. The cabinetry in our kitchens is custom designed by Jean-Louis Dagneau and is fabricated by Molteni in Italy. The upper cabinetry features a multi-layered metallic lacquer finish with deep pearlescent tones, and the lower cabinetry and appliance surrounds feature a fine-grained wood veneer. The appliance suite is by Gaggenau, and all of our kitchens vent to the outside. Luxurious powder rooms elevate the layouts at the towers, and feature rich Pietra gray marble floors with brass inlays. Master suites feature spacious walk-in closets, ready for buyers' customizations. Master baths are richly appointed with bespoke designs by Jean-Louis Dagneau. Custom forged polished nickel fixtures top an exquisitely crafted marble vanity with exceptional storage spaces and lighting. A freestanding bathtub with a thoughtful shelf sits atop a Waldorf Astoria motif mosaic radiant heated floor. And walls are clad in floor-to-ceiling, luxurious Mont Blanc marble. The custom features and designs of the tower residences are a truly fitting and modern addition to the heritage and history of the Waldorf Astoria. Thank you for joining me on this tour of the residential gallery of the towers of the Waldorf Astoria. It's been my pleasure to share the history and the heritage of this iconic building with you so that you can be a part of its exciting future. For a more personalized tour of the residential gallery or to obtain floor plans and pricing, please contact us. We look forward to speaking with you.